Let me ask you something. What if I told you that all those notebooks, all those journals, all those sermon notes you've got stashed on a shelf or sitting on your computer, what if I told you that inside all of that is a potential bestseller, a message that the world is literally waiting to hear from you?
Yeah, you heard that right. And this really gets to the heart of what we're talking about today. You might be sitting on a book that could pay your bills. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. The value that's hiding in your personal writings, it isn't just spiritual or creative. It's real, it's tangible. And honestly, it could be totally life-changing.
So, where is this treasure and how do we find it? Well, that's what we're going to get into right now. We're going to uncover the incredible value that you already have right there in the things you've already created, in your own one-of-a-kind voice. Now, it all comes down to this thing called intellectual property. I know, that sounds like some stuffy legal term, but don't let it scare you. It's actually super simple. It's your unique ideas, your personal stories, your hard-won insights, all captured in a way that you can see and touch. It's your voice made real.
And what does that look like in real life? Well, it's that journal you've poured your heart into for years. It's all those notes you've jotted down during Bible study. It's the outlines you've mapped out for sermons or talks. And maybe most importantly, it's that powerful personal testimony you've written down or shared. Every single one of those things is your intellectual property.
And here's the mindset shift that changes everything. These are not just random thoughts on a page. They are potential assets. They have real, actual value, just sitting there, waiting for you to give them a little structure so they can reach a much bigger audience.
Okay, but if that's all true, why are so many of these amazing ideas just stuck? Why are they still sitting in a notebook? That's a great question, and it brings us to the next big thing we need to talk about, the roadblocks that keep these incredible messages from ever seeing the light of day.
The first roadblock is a big one, and it's just plain confusion. I mean, you've got years of material, right? Countless notes, deep insights. But where on earth do you even start? How do you possibly begin to organize a decade's worth of thoughts into something that actually makes sense?
And you know what happens right after confusion sets in, right? You guessed it, total and complete overwhelm. When you're staring at a mountain of your own ideas, it can feel absolutely paralyzing. The whole project just seems so huge that it's way easier to say, you know what, I'll get to that later.
When you really get down to it, the problem is a lack of structure. Trying to turn a bunch of scattered, even brilliant ideas into a book with a beginning, a middle, and an end, well, that's a massive job to do on your own without some kind of a clear roadmap.
And you know, for so many of us as Christian writers, there's something even deeper going on. It's fear. The fear that you might accidentally misalign with Scripture, or that you won't do justice to the message God has given you. That responsibility can feel so heavy that it just stops you right in your tracks.
So, that's the big question, isn't it? How do you get from feeling confused, overwhelmed, and even scared to holding a finished, published book in your hands? The answer is a tool that was built specifically for this exact journey. It's called christianwriter.ai.
And this leads us right to the solution, a faith-anchored, purpose-built tool designed to smash through every single one of those roadblocks we just talked about. This is christianwriter.ai.
So how does it work? It's actually a beautifully simple 3-step process. First, you just securely upload all your content, your notes, your recordings, whatever you have. Second, the faith-anchored AI gets to work, analyzing everything and organizing it into a logical manuscript for you. And third, and this is so important, you are always in the driver's seat. You have complete control to edit, refine, and finalize your work.
Now, you might be thinking, hey, can I just use any old AI tool for this? And that's a fair question, but the difference is absolutely critical. Generic AI tools, they operate from a secular worldview. They're general purpose, and they can easily misunderstand the deep context and nuance of faith-based content. christianwriter.ai is totally different. It was designed from the ground up to be a faith-anchored environment that actually understands biblical context.
So what this gives you is a clear path forward. It's a way to cut right through all that confusion and overwhelm we talked about. It's the structure you've been waiting for to finally get your message out there. And to see exactly how it works, your very next step should be to go visit christianwriter.ai. Okay, so you've got the path, but what's waiting for you at the end of that path? I mean, what can you actually create with this? Let's talk about turning all those ideas into real, tangible, valuable assets.
The possibilities here, honestly, they're so exciting. And I want you to think bigger than just one book. We're talking about full-length books that can become the cornerstone of your ministry, daily devotionals that could encourage thousands of people every single morning, a heartfelt personal memoir sharing your unique faith journey. You could create deep-dive study guides for your church or small groups, or even beautiful children's books. And listen, every single one of these isn't just a project, it's a potential income stream that comes directly from your unique voice.
And it all starts with just one decision. The decision to stop letting your notes just sit there collecting dust and to start building your legacy with them. That right there, that's the turning point.
Because at the end of the day, this is about so much more than just writing a book. It's about answering a calling. It's about turning that calling into a real creation that can go out and bless and impact the world. ChristianWriter.ai is simply the tool that helps make that happen. So let's bring this all home. Your story. You know the one that's been waiting inside you, the one that maybe felt too big or too messy to ever tackle. It can actually start today.
Just think for a second about all the wisdom, all the insight, all the revelation that you have gathered over the years. Please, don't let those powerful, life-changing ideas stay hidden in a notebook or lost in some folder on your computer.
The path forward is clear. The tool you need is ready and waiting for you. It's time to take that first step. Visit ChristianWriter.ai to get started right now and begin the amazing journey of turning your notes into your masterpiece.
Because really, after seeing the value you're holding on to and knowing that the tools are there to help you, the only real question left is this: what story is God waiting for you to write?